Alright folks, today we're taking a look at Thomas and His Friends Help Out. A very nostalgic release for me, but it's also a very strange one to me, but I'll talk more about that in a second. So let's not waste any more time and get right into some dates. So this was released the same day as Percy's Chocolate Crunch, February 25th of 2003. And of course, all of these were reprinted by Lionsgate, as we did find out a little while ago. But this one was also put out with new artwork. I believe it's just called Friends Help Out. And I already said last week that I'm not a huge fan of these. I was supposed to put a picture on the screen of what they look like, but I didn't. If I remember, I'll put a picture on the screen of what the new one looks like. But this new style, I'm just not a fan of. It just doesn't look very appealing. This, however, looks very organized and well put together. But anyways, that's enough for the dates here. This was released on VHS. Let's look at my notes here. I want to show you my notes packet one day. It's just a huge binder here. Let's see, Thomas's Friends Help Out. That was released February 2 of 1996. And then released on VHS in this style in, I believe, 2002 or 2003, right around the time of this release, maybe? I think 2002. I'm pretty sure, but I don't have that one. But anyways, let's get right into it here. So I gotta actually reach pretty far up here just to grab the release because it's very far back from the table. Just because I wanted to get all the engines in shot here. So, yep, let's get into this here. So we got an orange border now. I like that. Nice color variation. Got the Thomas logo up there. Thomas and His Friends Help Out. Got Thomas and Birdie there. That's nice to see. And then you got a screenshot from Percy's Promise. Yes, Percy's Promise. There's a lot of Percy episodes that I get mixed up, but that is Percy's Promise. And I got that episode at least 3 times as a kid. I remember that one a lot. That's one of my most nostalgic episodes. It's a really good one too. But I just remember I got it on like 3 or 4 other releases, I think. So pretty cool there, I guess. On the side here, it's kind of dark, sorry. Come on, there you go. There's the title right down there. And I like, I was going to talk about this later, but I like the fact that it's not called Thomas and His Friends Help Out and Other Adventures. It's just called Thomas and His Friends Help Out. So we don't have to change the title at all. So, yay! So I got that. And the back here, I believe that is from Thomas Percy and the Mail Train. And that is from Saved from Scrap? Yes, Saved from Scrap. So that's cool there. Storyteller George Carlin right up there. There's a little description of the release. And look at all these episodes in here. We got a lot of episodes. We'll take a look in a second, but they're in the pamphlet, but I don't know if there's a song on this. There probably is, but I don't remember. But we have bios of your favorite friends and the link to the website. That's not, I'm gonna hold in my anger. It's not a bonus feature, but whatever. And we've got like 10 stories on here, which is a lot. Maybe even 11, I think. I don't know. I can't count. But we got Edward Helps Out, Foolish Freight Cars, Thomas Percy and the Mail Train, Thomas Breaks the Rules, Down the Mine, Percy's Promise, Trouble in the Shed, Donald and Douglas, Saved from Scrap, Birdie's Chase, and Thomas and Percy's Mountain Adventure. So what is that? That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stories. I believe this is the most stories we ever get on one release. I could be wrong, but I believe so. Probably, actually. I know there's, like, Thomas and His Friends Get Along and stuff like that. That also has a lot of episodes, but I believe this is the most jam-packed release. Second, or probably right ahead of Ultimate Friendship Adventures from 2016, I believe. Yeah. Man, that's a lot of stories on there. I remember as a kid, I was like, wow, this is going to go on for a long time. But there's your link to the website. Hit Entertainment logo is coming back from last week. Oh, it almost fell out of my hand. Oops. Open it up here. Here's the disc itself. It's a very nice material. Like, I guess like protection. And water is going everywhere in my house. Oops. But yeah, it feels really nice in my hand, or to the finger, that's nice. And then we got a booklet here. So when I was a kid, I'll talk more about this in a second, but when I was a kid, I had this. I'll talk about how I got it in a second, but I'm pretty sure it did come with a booklet. However, I lost all my booklets as a kid, so I don't know what happened to that. But I have this. You're probably like, well, if you lost it, how'd you get this? So, let's see. This was back in April 2020, I believe. Yes. Right when the coronavirus was getting a little more under control and some stores were opening back up. I went to a local thrift store, and they had James Learns a Lesson and The Best of Gordon there. They also had this, the whole release there. And I was like, oh, I have that, but I don't have a pamphlet for that, or a booklet for that. And then I opened it up, and it's like, oh, I got a booklet inside. So, The Best of Gordon had one, so I just snuck this one behind The Best of Gordon, and nobody noticed. So I got this basically for free. So I guess I did steal this, but in my defense, I wanted a complete version of the DVD, but oh well. It was worth it in the end, I guess. So this is our little description, or our little guide to the menu here. I like that Birdie's the focus. That looks really cool. He doesn't have a driver though, so. And there's all your stories down there. Look, you got so many there. That's a lot. Character gallery and web fun. So I don't think there is a song on this. No. If there is, it's not listed. Oh, yeah, it would say song right there, but I guess there is no song, so no song. Yeah. Here's the back of the release. I really like the back. It's so vibrant. You got also available on DVD on a couple of them. Let's see, what are we looking at next week? Wait, hold on. What? That's not true. Okay. I want to look on the wiki later. Actually, let's look right now. Let me get my laptop open here. But look at this. Thomas's Trackside and Tunes says also available on DVD. I'm gonna look on the wiki here and see if they have that as a goof. Because that wasn't released on the DVD until like 2007 or something. What's it called? Thomas. Oh, I can't spell. I'm sorry. Thomas and his friend. Help out. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's go on to the goofs section. If there even is a goof section. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Aha! It does say, okay. In the DVD booklet, it is listed that Thomas's Trackside Tunes and Other Thomas Adventures was available on DVD, but that was not released on DVD until 2008. So, I might have to cut out a bit of that segment where I was quiet, but that's a goof there, which is pretty cool that I noticed that, but I don't think that's a mistake with any of these other ones. I believe they were all on DVD at this point. The ones that say it. The next one, let me look at my notes. I believe the next one will be James Learns a Lesson. That is pictured on here. We do get more as time goes by. But yeah, that's kind of interesting that they have that on there. I never noticed that until right now. So, cool. So it's quite interesting how I got this. It did come in a wooden train bonus pack, as you probably all know about. Oh, some trees are falling over. Oops. Oh well, I'm gonna leave them. But this wasn't any normal bonus feature. It actually came with 2 DVDs. It came with Percy Saves the Day here, which is a bit of a weird combination, but I do remember that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Edward. No. Good boy. There you go. And it came with Salty and Stepney. Now, let's look on the bottom here. To see if we can find out when these are from. Alright, this says 2005. I don't know if you can see it, but right there, It's kind of hard to see. But right before the W, it says 5, and that's 2005. And Salty, Salty says 2007. So I'm guessing I got this pack around 2007, 2008, making these two of the oldest items that or not the oldest items, two of the earliest items that I ever got from my collection. So yeah, I remember I got these at Sam's Club, if you know what Sam's Club is. And I remember opening it up on the ride home, and then I was playing with these two in the car, so that was fun. I don't know why these two were included, because they are not in any of these episodes. I would have rather gotten some other engines, but this is a good way to get these two guys. I probably wouldn't have gotten them ever, but yeah, that's how I got Salty and Stepney as a kid. And Percy saves the day, so pretty cool there. If you can find a 2-pack like that, yeah, pick it up, because those are pretty hard to come by, but I'd say this is a pretty common release. I mean, even the VHS is pretty common. Now, I'm not going to say this is a bad release, but it feels a bit random to me. Like, there's no new stories on here, I don't believe. Once released in 96, no. We had all these stories on other releases, so I guess you could say this is the first release of the compilation era, as I like to call it. We'll talk more about that in future episodes, but I don't understand why they made this. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. There's nothing exclusive about it, I don't think. But it's not a bad release. I mean, you got some pretty classic episodes on here. I have the booklet still. I like that Edward Helps Out is the first one, because that's the first story of the Railway series, so it's nice that that's on there. And also, I'm not gonna, like, pick out stories and put in stories, because I don't really care. I'll put these in the order, though. I didn't actually write this down, though, on my notes like I did for my other ones. So I'm going to try and do this by memory. So, let's see. Edward Helps Out comes first. And then I believe Foolish Freight Cars comes next. Yep. And then I believe it goes Thomas Breaks the Rules. And then Down the Mine. Oh, no, sorry. Trouble in the Shed would be next. And then Thomas Breaks the Rules, then Down the Mine. Let's see. Next would be Saved from Scrap, I think? And then Donald and Doug... Or no, Birdie's Chase, then Saved from Scrap. Then Donald and Douglas. Then I think it's Percy's Promise, Thomas Percy and the Mail Train, and Thomas and Percy's Christmas Adventure. Or no, Mountain Adventure, excuse me. So that's the official order of the episodes, in my opinion. Thanks for watching. Bye. No, we're not done. I don't know what that was. I just felt like being weird, but I'm not gonna plug in stories because there's no real theme to this release. It's just Thomas and his friends helping out. I mean, Edward helps out. That makes sense that it's on there, because Edward does help out, but the rest are just kind of randomly pulled together. But it's cool nonetheless, I suppose. I guess Percy's Promise, Harold does help out Percy, and Thomas, Percy, and Toby help the villagers in the Christmas or the Mountain episode, excuse me. I don't know why Donald and Douglas is on this. And I guess Edward does help. Okay, I guess these episodes do make some sort of sense. But, like, Donald and Douglas and, you know, Foolish Freight Cars, like, why are those on here? But other than that, I guess Douglas helped James. I don't know anymore. But that's gonna be it for me. Like I said, nothing really special about this release. It's just kind of there. Although it's very nostalgic for me, and I will never, ever get rid of it. And never forget it, but it's just not a release that I'm going to watch over and over and over again. Like I would with some of the Season 5 releases, or even, you know, the next release, which is James and the Red Balloon. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Kind of started rambling toward the end because I wanted to get this video done because I have to stockpile because I'm going on going on a mini vacation for the next 3 days. So won't be home to record, so I gotta get this out pretty quick. So that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I am really enjoying doing this series still. I think it's a lot of fun. Hope you guys are enjoying it. We're actually getting pretty close to 100 subs, which isn't that impressive, but I think it's pretty cool. Other than that, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you next week with James and the Red Balloon.